decided a few weeks ago to do something kind of crazy. Yeah, it was literally like a few days before Thanksgiving. I decided that I wanted to take back this room from being an office to being a dining room. So today I'm really excited to share with you actually just some small tweaks that I've made to this room that have taken it back to being a dining room, which was its original purpose from being my office. Still have my desk in here. It's definitely going to be a work and dining space, but I'm excited to share with you what we've done to get it ready for the holidays, because ultimately that is what I wanted. I wanted a space where we could have all the kids comfortably sitting at the table, and when we have guests, we now have 2 tables that everyone can sit at. So I'm so excited to share all of this with you. It just feels magical to me right now. It smells so good, and the candles going and the lights, just having the lights dim and the trees and the cake, and it's just like, yes, it feels like Christmas in here, and it's just unbelievable. So I'm so excited to share with you a little bit of a tour and also a few of my little entertaining tips. Let's jump into this tour, because I know so many of you who got a sneak peek of this room over on our Amazon lives just a couple weeks ago were just freaking out. You wanted all the deets and I promised I would give a full tour of the space. So today it's finally here. I finally get to share everything with you. So what did I do? Well, I decided that I needed a table in here, and this room is a little bit funky because it's almost kind of divided. So the center point and where the center of the light is actually a little bit off-centered. So originally when I did the room, I put this gorgeous sideboard in here. I love this piece. It's a shagreen piece that I found at Restoration Hardware. Our house actually has something very similar. I will link up for you as well. But I do think that the shagreen piece in this kind of nice creamy color against the walls that are so dark. Everybody always asks me what this color is. It is Hematite by Behr, and I will list it down below for you as well. I feel like it just gave it this sort of magical warmth in here. And I did something kind of crazy this season. I took down the big piece of artwork that's been up there for a very long time, and instead I put up this amazing mirror. This is about 48 inches. I got it off of Amazon. I'll check to see if it came back in stock, because it immediately sold out, but it fit perfectly between the sconces that I had put up. These are absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love with these sconces because they have this beautiful knurling on them that it's those little details that make them just extra special. And I had my electrician install them on a dimmer, so I'm able to dim the light in here and really control the ambiance in here. So adding the mirror in between them really just gives it this wonderful warmth. It reflects light back. We've got the curtains drawn at the moment because it's a really bright day, but normally we have the curtains open and you can see from the outside in how warm and ambient this room is. It's unbelievable. It's just literally love this space. So then we also put garland up over that. I did an entire tutorial earlier in the season over on Instagram. I'll link that up for you as well. But literally all I did was just take some clear hooks and some really inexpensive garland from Amazon and just popped it into there, and it's totally held. It's been great. We've absolutely loved it. And I think it really gave the sideboard just this beautiful ambient feeling, and it just adds this sort of warmth and really catches your eye. It's what we talk about, right? A focal point when you enter the room. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get the mercury glass trees in this year. I just was kind of on the fence about it, and now I'm so excited to have brought a nice grouping of these mercury glass trees in. It just didn't feel like Christmas without them, and I just love them. And then I've also highly recommend grabbing yourself some long matchsticks. I love them in the long glass cloche like this that has the little lighter strip on it. It's so nice for lighting all of the candles in the room. So just these little details have really brought that sideboard to life. I've got the Nordic Woods candle. I told you guys I've been obsessed with that candle. It smells like there's a tree in the room and there's like a fire going. Like it just is the most amazing fragrance. I don't know if I've been this obsessed with a fragrance maybe ever. It is incredible. I am so excited to take just a moment and thank our video sponsor for today, which is Nutrafol. Nutrafol is incredible. I have seen the most amazing results with my hair. And let's face it, it can be stressful at the holidays, trying to get everything done. We're trying to be superheroes, right? We've got kids, we've got pets, we've got work, we've got activities, and we can sometimes forget that even during this season, we need to be taking care of ourselves. Nutrafol is a line of hair growth supplements, and they have a variety of options. I am taking the Balance, but there's also a men's. There's several options that you can choose from. If you're just getting started, I would definitely recommend checking out their Balance. This one has 100% results. Everyone that has tried it has seen results. 100% of women showed improvement in their hair growth after 9 months. 93% of women saw improvement in dryness and brittleness over 6 months. It's made with 100% drug-free ingredients like saw palmetto, marine collagen peptides, curcumin. It's a winner of Harper's Bazaar Anti-Aging Awards, and it truly is transformative. The revolutionary aspect of Nutrafol is that it gets to the root cause, no pun intended, and it's from the inside out. And so hormonal changes, aging, metabolism, stress, nutrition, and lifestyle factors, they all go into how your hair feels and whether it's dry, if it's breaking easily. All those factors definitely start from within. It's been at least 2 years because one of my good friends that now does my hair, this is what she had suggested because my hair had so much breakage when I first started going to her for her to do my hair. We were talking about how brittle it was. I mean, I just had so many split ends. My hair just felt very, I could feel the brittleness in my hair, and I was frustrated because she was saying she needed to cut a whole lot of my hair off, and I was like, I don't want to cut my hair off, but I had so much breakage. And so she said, okay, so there's a product that's going to help you with all of that. And it is Nutrafol. I think that it's really nice if you can take it with those healthy fats. And so yeah, avocado toast and Nutrafol is an amazing combination, and consistency really is key. And I found that the results were pretty quick. So within 3 to 6 months, you're gonna see results. And I think you'll feel them even faster, honestly. So join me on this hair growth journey. Tap the link below to get $50 off your first 3 months or $106 off your 6 months. That's a 3-month or 6-month supply, setting you up for consistency and success. The promo is gonna be applied at checkout. So you gotta hurry up. It is a limited offer, but I really think that you will find this effective. I also brought in the spheres. Those are available. They're actually meant for the garden. They're little garden orbs. You can find them at CB2, but they are a fraction of the price if you buy them on Amazon. So I do think that they just bring a nice little glamour and a little sparkle. And then actually it's funny because I originally couldn't figure out where my ornament hooks were, and I was ready to decorate and I couldn't figure out where the ornament hooks were, and I had to wait a day. I ordered them on Amazon and had them like show up the next day. But in the meantime, I just put the extra ornaments in a bowl. This is a bowl that I found on H&M Home. It's so beautiful. I love it. But I actually just stacked these in here intending to put them on the tree, and then it was just so pretty that I just left them. And these ornaments are just absolutely gorgeous. I actually ordered these off of Amazon. It's from a company, Krebs, yeah. They've been making ornaments here in the US for like 100 years. It's crazy. I'll leave the link for you guys. And then I've got some mercury glass in here as well. If you guys watched my home goods video, I brought a lot of those ornaments into this room as well. I just found so many great deals. So I'll leave a list of some of the ornaments because it's never too late to just take your spaces to another level, especially if you're gonna be, well, we're all gonna be entertaining, whether it's just our family or if we're gonna have people over. And so you might just wanna add a few more things to your spaces. So yeah, definitely think about a bowl of ornaments. Who would have thought, right? Then let's talk about the thing that you guys really wanna know about the most, and that's the table. So I did order this from Restoration Hardware. They do have something very similar at Pottery Barn and at our house, but none of them were going to arrive in time for Thanksgiving, which is what I was really wanting, and I was a little bit impatient. So I did end up ordering it off of Restoration Hardware, or RH as they've now decided to call themselves. The good thing for me is that this wood matches the wood in the rest of the house. And I think ultimately, this really is just an incredible table. I love the angled legs on it. It's got a little bit of a classic modern feel to it. It's a little bit contemporary, but it's really just really simple. And I thought that that would just be perfect. Then I was on the hunt for chairs. I ordered these swivel chairs from our house, and as it turns out, these are unbelievable. I have to tell you, these chairs from our house are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. They swivel, which I was like, oh my gosh, my youngest has, we say a lot of times, he has a little bit of ants in his pants. He's gonna be swiveling the whole time. And the other day when we sat for, everything arrived in time for Thanksgiving. I mean, it was kind of a Christmas miracle early, right? But we all just sat in here, didn't even think to take a video or anything. I was just so living in the moment. I'd made us a fresh batch of macaroni and cheese, and we were just sitting and enjoying. And of course I didn't take a video of it, but we really enjoyed sitting here. The seats were really comfortable. Landon didn't swivel too much in it. It was just enough that he was entertained by the chair, and we all just got to sit, and it was just glorious. Absolutely glorious. So I've actually left the table setting from Thanksgiving because normally, you guys know me, I would normally switch things up a lot, and it was just so beautiful that I put everything back exactly as it was. I did actually switch out the glassware. I got this glassware from the White Company. If you guys saw the bedroom makeover, you saw the ornaments that looked like this. When I saw the ornaments with this gorgeous glass, I mean, the twinkle of the tree through them, oh, I was just dying. So I ordered an entire set of both sizes. I love this balloon shape on this one as well. So I ordered these for the table. Then in here, I also actually have a lot of things from the White Company, come to think of it. I've also got their like rattan kind of chargers sitting on the table here. I love the texture in those. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Then my flatware this is actually a champagne colored flatware that I actually got at off of Amazon. So that looks beautiful in here. And then I also ordered the dinnerware and the bowls from Amazon. Look at the fluting on the edges of these pieces. And I liked them because they have this really beautiful raw kind of feel to them. And so we're really playing with formal elements paired with something that's just really like approachable and rustic, and it's just got this beautiful color in it. So yeah, as you can kind of tell, I have always been obsessed with a rustic country Christmas. I've always been obsessed with that. But then I have like this other side of me that also loves like luxury and large proportions, and the longer I do this, the more comfortable I feel mixing these things. For so long as a designer, I felt like I had to choose one or the other. And at times it can make you miserable when you feel like you have to choose between two things that you love so much. So instead of choosing, I just decided just to add everything in and just mix the things that I love. The result to me is exquisite. It's just on another level. And I am enjoying my Christmas decor this year more than I think I ever have. I've really just felt like it was mine. So whatever you do, whatever you choose to do for your holiday decor, whether it's, you know, cute and fun and green and red, whatever it is, I just share what I'm doing in my own home. But my ethos is to do what you love. And if you happen to love what I'm doing, I always leave the links for you. If you want to do a little bit of shopping, if you see something you want in your home as well. But my heart and soul has always been and forever will be to do what you love and to really create a space that's full of things that you just bring you so much joy when you see them. One of the things that also brought me so much joy, I saw these napkins on Pottery Barn. look at the embroidered wreath. These are so classic, so traditional, and I loved this flax color of the napkin with that. And this little piece, it looks like it's like the little white berries that you get off of the trees, and it's tied with a little bit of eucalyptus, and it's like almost like a boutonniere. It's so beautiful. These are actually from the White Company as well. So I put that around the napkin, and I've got that sitting here with a real pear. So yeah, grab some fruit. These are just about done. I'm going to replace them after this. We should have eaten them, and then we just got so excited about them being pretty that we forgot to eat them. But I do think that using eucalyptus at the holidays is a really great way to dress up your table. So at the center of the table, I've got these wonderful, wonderful vases that I found on Amazon. It's been a great source. I've found a lot of really nice things. They have the gorgeous fluting in them as well. I've got these paired up with the gorgeous cedar branches. I also found these beautiful hurricane. Look at the hurricane with that fluting in it. Clearly, I am obsessed with fluting. I'm like, it's probably too much, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm just enjoying myself this season. So I couldn't help it. I just loved them, and I've got them filled with the candles. And actually, those are little winter tea lights, the other fragrance from the White Company. So I have both actually going in the room, and that's why it smells so good. Yeah, and then the eucalyptus down the center, which is just an Amazon find, super inexpensive. I think all of that anchored on this rug with the zebra print in it is just, it's kind of a crazy mix. It is definitely that more elegant, sophisticated, kind of elevated luxe kind of feel, but then it's just so approachable, and I just love it. So then we also added in the tree. This is the one from Terrain that I've told you guys about, that I went a little bit crazy and bought this really expensive faux tree. We've got it sitting in a planter, which that's the one from Restoration Hardware that I really love the way it looks. But when you're entertaining, a lot of times you don't end up with enough space to serve, especially if you've used your serving space for decor. And I will just take this down and put food over there as well. So don't be afraid, like it's not glued down. Just pull it up, put down beautiful trays. It'll turn into like a charcuterie extravaganza. I can't wait for Christmas. For us, that's when all of my family comes over. They come over Christmas morning, and I will transform that entire thing into a charcuterie board. It'll be a buffet of charcuterie, because we have they call it the Big Fat Greek wedding, but in our house we always joke that we're the Big Fat Greek family because there's so many of us and we love to gather just like in the movie. So yeah, don't be afraid to move things out, move your decor out, and just set it. Also just set the table. If something is in the way in the center, just move it. Don't worry about it. And then the other thing I like to do is that I do like to bring in the gold cart. This is funny because I actually ordered this for our events. If you have not watched our Amazon live events, you really need to check out the link down below, or just type into your browser Amazon House of Valentina, and you will find my Amazon storefront. You'll find idea lists. You'll find mood boards. You'll find photos. It is fully shoppable, but it's loaded with inspiration. And we're live on Amazon every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and again at 12. So we give full tours of the home. We share our tips and tricks. We have a blast, just an amazing group of people, and we just have so much fun. So originally I'd ordered the gold cart for the event, so it'd be easier to bring items in to show. And then I fell in love with it. It's so beautiful. It's really inexpensive. I can't remember how much I spent, but it was really inexpensive. And this year I thought, oh, it'll be so beautiful to serve cake and coffee and champagne. I have a thing. That is my favorite thing to treat my guests to, is cake, coffee, or hot chocolates, whatever they like for tea, and then a champagne. For me, there's just something about it. So a lot of times we'll invite friends over at like 2 p.m. and then, you know, they can get, you know, everyone's busy, so then they don't have to worry about staying for dinner if they've got other plans, but they can just stop in for cake, and that is one of my favorite things to do. So I have this set, actually, with the faux pears. Do you guys remember using those in the fall from A Floral? man, if you are still looking for garlands, if you're still looking for some faux florals to decorate with, definitely check out A Floral. The pairs we use during the fall, and they look beautiful on a tablescape or on a side piece. So if you have yours, just pull them back out and decorate with them again. And at the moment, I have this set for coffee and champagne. I think it might just be the kids and us this time, but I have this beautiful marble cake plate. I mean, this is beautiful in the marble. And I actually got this off H&M Home. I don't know if they still have it, but I'll leave a link for you if they do, for sure. And then I used my beautiful little Nordic ware cake pan that looks like trees. And this, oh my gosh, this recipe. You guys know we lived in Scandinavia for 6 years and fell in love with it. The culture, the lifestyle, we loved the cold climate, which apparently makes us so weird. We loved it, the darkness and the coziness inside, and their baked cookies and cakes and everything were just so unbelievable. Just warm and like hearty but light. So this cookbook is one that I reach for non-stop, especially at the holidays. I'll get you up close. It is beautiful. But yeah, then I just have out my glassware. These are by, again, a Scandinavian brand, George Jensen. Beautiful coffee mugs. The fluting just never seems to stop. Oop. The fluting just never seems to stop. I've got the little champagne flutes. These are actually from Amazon, so you could check those out as well. And yeah, I just have it ready to have a really nice little, you know, just a little nice dessert. I can't wait, I can't wait. I'm just like giddy over it. The room is just such pure magic at the moment that I'll give you another view of the table over here, and you'll be able to see that my crazy husband ordered another tree off of Amazon this year, and if you saw the living room, we couldn't decide between the Balsam Hill tree and the one from Amazon because they're both absolutely gorgeous, and we ultimately decided to leave the Balsam Hill tree in the living room, and then we put the Amazon tree in here as well. Jack wanted 2 trees in a room so badly that I was like, if you'll set it up, I'll decorate it. And he couldn't get that tree out fast enough. So he's actually outside working on the exterior lights at the moment. That's why it's just me with you today. But it just turned out so gorgeous, and it really is nice to be sitting here. This is where I sit in order to bring you guys the videos. I still edit all of my own content, so I sit here, and this is where I'm creating the videos for you guys. So yeah, it's just warm, and it smells good, and it just feels so magical in here. So I just wanted to be able to share with you just this piece that's just so personal to me, because I know a lot of times we talk a lot about trends and what's going in and out, and there's so much stress. I read the comments and I see the stress that sometimes people feel about their decor, and if something that they love is going out of style. And honestly, I just create what I love. And I really think that that's what you should do as well. Create something that brings you joy. Create something that's a combination of all the things that you love. And I will leave all the links to the items listed down below for you. And I do hope that if you haven't hit subscribe, we really hope that you'll become a part of our community. It's free to hit subscribe. It just means that when you come to YouTube, if you go to subscribe, if you go to your subscription section, you'll always find our videos, and that way we don't get lost in YouTube, and you'll always be able to find us. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.